Bellator alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Blocks away that headshot. Chambers able to land the counter punch. Seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Final 10 seconds of round number one. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Very nice defensive guard there. Nice block by Frazier. Joe Frazier, just 20 years old when he went to Tokyo and took that Olympic gold medal in the heavyweight division. And if you ever want momentum coming into the pro ranks, win yourself a heavyweight Olympic gold.
Yeah, it gives you momentum in a lot of areas. People talking about you, people talking about giving you more money. than they would have normally when you're turning pro, and the confidence, great confidence.
Frazier's moving things around the way he wants things to be. Kind of decorating his interior, that fight game on the inside, moving his man. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Well off the mark by Frazier. No, he missed that right. One hook deserves another. Wow. Good block by Joe Frazier. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Always a treat to see Joe Frazier in action. He would be an all-time great no matter what era he fought in. Unfortunately, his career paralleling the era of Muhammad Ali and really defined by that yin and yang, that teeter-totter of him and Ali.
Fred Astaire would say, fortunately, Ginger Rogers was around because he had a partner. Ali was that partner that helped define Frazier.
And round number 3 is underway. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Fast Eddie Chambers is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Decide to trade there. He missed with that headshot. Joe Frazier's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Frazier. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Here we go with the fourth round. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nice strike after catching one by Eddie Chambers. Off target with that hook. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Good defense, just covering up down low. Chambers blocks it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A headshot blocked.
Teddy, I don't know that there is a fighter alive that's more defined by one single punch than Joe Frazier is than by the left hook.
Well, Joe, you like to go to barbecues. What are you going to find? Hot dogs and hamburgers. You go to a Joe Frazier fight, left hooks.
Blocked by Frazier. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier.
Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Round number 5 has arrived. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Eddie Chambers Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch.
Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Fast Eddie Chambers has got the right idea right here. He cannot be swarmed and smothered like it's a wet blanket with his opponent draped on him. He needs to create that space. He has to push off. Very nice defensive guard there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Able to dismiss that body shot. Joe Frazier's doing a smart thing right there. You got to create a little space to be able to do what you want offensively on the inside. Final 10 seconds. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Fast Eddie Chambers is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab.
Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Oh, good exchange there. Parries that punch intended for the head. And a sharp counterpunch by Frazier.
How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Joe Frazier showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
They start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. A good block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Able to cover up that gut. Missed that uppercut. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Smart counterpunch by Frazier. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
There it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, big flush uppercut floors him.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Nice block by Frazier. Any
Chambers is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Fast Eddie Chambers is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Missed that shot up top.
Teddy, if Joe Frazier cannot close the gap, if he's not bobbing and weaving and getting that target with that left hook, then this is exactly what you're going to see, a fight that he's losing.
Yeah, having powers like thunder with no lightning. He has to get close for that lightning to strike.
Eddie Chambers blocks it away. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Joe Frazier's defense. Holy cow! He is damaged badly there.
All right,
he
punch
may
it
hit
out.
the floor. Joe Frazier's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Able to cover up that gut. Fast Eddie with a good block. Oh, good exchange there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Eddie Chambers. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Joe Frazier's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Fast Eddie Chambers is doing really well on the outside. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Fast Eddie Chambers is able to avoid that punch. Blocks the headshot. Eddie Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. Eddie Chambers is showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep busy, guys.
Joe
Come on now.
Frazier's
Keep
showing
busy.
some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Eddie Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. Joe Frazier's opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch right back. Keep your opponent honest. He's not doing that either.
And now they're trading blows. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Fast Eddie Chambers is just being smart on the outside. Eddie Chambers is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back. There it is! He is not. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, two, three, four, five.
Somehow he's able to try to continue on here. Now, what should his opponent be doing? Because he looks horrible.
Yeah, he looks like he's on stilts right now, but when his opponent is making a mistake, he's going head hunting. Needs to go down to that body, then back up to the head.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Blocks the headshot. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Blocks it away. But gives one. Good work by Eddie Chambers. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, and there you go. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Joe Frazier's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the time is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
No holding.
Joe Frazier's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was
All right,
not
come
going
on,
his
guys.
way at
Work
all.
it out.
But
Work it out. No
somehow
holding.
he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
One, two, three, four, five.
And it's all over.
Taking the
Joe
count. This fight is
Frazier's going
over.
to be
I've seen
partying
enough.
tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.